Of course, incredibly sorry for all those students who have been through this. When we came up with the system, which was broadly supported across the spectrum of calculated grades, what we were doing is to ensure that we have the fairest possible system, making sure that we look after the interests of all students. But when it became apparent that there were unfairnesses within the system, it was the right thing to act. As more evidence came in, it was clear that we needed to act. That's what we have done, and that's why we're going to be moving to the process of centre-assessed grades, making sure equally that those children who got a higher grade, of which there are a considerable number of children who got a higher grade than the centre-assessed grade, that actually there's a situation where none of them will have that grade marked down, where there is quite obviously injustices, and we have seen that in this system. We have to act, and that's why we've had to make the decision that we have done. Of course, our preferred option, understandably, was to ensure that there was, moderated grades. But there were unfairnesses within the system, and we cannot be in a situation where we tolerate unfairness. Grade inflation is always a concern, but we have to do the right thing by the majority of students, the overwhelming majority of students. And where there were doubts about the system that were being highlighted to me over the weekend, you either do one of two things. You either turn a blind eye to it, or you take action. And my view was that in the interests of children, in the interests of people who put so much work into achieving their school life, or whether into their college life, it's making sure that they get the right and correct grade, and making sure that you act in their best interest. And that's what I've done today.